Spooky spooks! This is so cool. Do I look like I'm in an experimental film? It's literally the only thing I work towards anymore, is looking like a walking experimental film. Oh. This is the book I've recently been watching. I've been watching this book, but more importantly, I've been reading it. Actually, it's really interesting to think about how my eyes have embedded themselves into every single page of this book. Oh, I'm just destined to be an English teacher. So it's nice. I gave like a nice amount of minute to every single page. So this is what a time commitment this is. Wonderful, Wonderful Times by Free Violinic. She won a Nobel Peace Prize. Anyway, she's poetic because women are poetic in their words. Angsty angst. I'm really into angst at the moment because I feel it. I think I'm finally becoming a teenager. Like I just bloomed into teenagehood. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we're part Martian. Well, at least you are. Like, I would love to believe that I am part Martian in the family, but if like anyone's full-blooded Martian, it's probably gonna end up being you. And I don't mean to say that in a mean sense. What I mean by that is, then you can be in space as an alien because you're out of this world. No, you can be in space as an alien because you can't handle that, probably. I have faith that you can handle space. Yeah, I haven't fully thought that one through. I can't be in space as a werewolf, is what I'm saying. If I'm a werewolf on the moon, I don't know what the fuck would happen. Oh, that'd be so spooky. Reiteration. Reiteration's important, so you know what it is that's important in a situation. Like the word important. Maybe if I use important a little bit more, you'll know it's important, so. Weird that sentence had absolutely no meaning, but it felt like it did. Tagline for my movie. Cass Jacoby, boy genius. It felt like it made sense. I think about this all the time. Being a smelly girl is like my #1 insecurity. Do I put on enough deodorant? / do I remember deodorant long enough for me to actually really embrace the fact that I don't like being smelly? No. Don't wear any perfume. I do very little in the way of preventative measures for my incredible amount of anxiety. Not anxiety. We'll go with nervousness. It's important to hone in on what the word anxiety means. Otherwise, people can use it against you. And that's not the way I want words to be used. Oh, guess what I just realized? Yo, my laundry's in the shitter. It's in the toilet. Gotta go get it. My camera's dying. We have clearly not been saying any information, but this has felt good. It felt right. It felt neat. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I hate saying goodbye. I'm just gonna slip away into the night like Batman, so maybe this video will just end no matter when. And you just need to let it ride. That was another movie I watched recently. Let It Ride. Funny movie. Straight to DVD. This is one of my favorite activities. I call it rear windowing. Basically, you just look through at all the cool places inside town. You can just kind of like watch people do things. Yeah, so I just pretend like I'm in the movie Rear Window and watch. Because sometimes time is the best editor. Brilliant mantra thought of in the moment when I was put on the spot, and it's so good, and it's... Here's what I've learned. Nothing. I've learned nothing. We've learned nothing. We haven't learned anything. Here's what we've learned. Cass is bad at directing herself in one way, but has a lot of energy and thoughts and feelings and is trying to deal with that. I like these movies. I like these songs. Oh, we've covered so much and so little. I wish we had more time together. I wish that there were more I wish there was more time. We could build a time machine. Doc. Oh, Doc. I don't know if you've ever seen Back to the Future. I know. Required readings for next class. Listen to more radio stations, because, you know, there's a lot of them online and they're probably worth tuning into and figuring out. here's a link to a random YouTube video that I thought was cool. This is your movie you should watch. The movie you should watch is Back to the Future, because I know you haven't seen it. It's a classic, and it will make you feel good and feel better, and it's impeccable screenwriting. It's really good screenwriting. Everything I say has a footnote, and everything is important, and you have to consume everything, otherwise it will consume you. So, bye. Dyed all my laundry lavender.